Welcome back and happy Thursday, or as we like to call it here on Daybreak, Friday Junior. We have a look right now at your current temperatures outside if you're just getting your morning started with us. Right around the upper 50s to about the low 60s, so pretty consistent for this time of the morning. And for details on your outlook, so we do have that low pressure. It's an upper level low. Yesterday, it was kind of situated near the Bay Area. Now it's moving east over Merced, but it's having impacts on the central coast that we've been talking about all week. So right now, onshore flow is pushing coastal fog inland. So that's something that we've consistently seen, especially for San Luis Obispo County. And the troughs lift will actually produce some morning drizzle. So you can expect that throughout the morning commute. There's a chance you might need to use those windshield wipers. Microclimate model actually does show by this afternoon, close to about 12 p.m., that we will start to see some clearing. Now, this model usually just picks up on the mid to high level clouds, not so much on the lower level clouds. So that can mean that it's not picking up some of the cloudy conditions that could stick around along the coastline. So just keep that in mind when looking at this model. But we are going to get that clearing, get the sunshine for the coastal and inland valleys by this afternoon. And then we're going to get the return of the marine layer late tonight. It'll stay put through the overnight hours. But one thing to make note of, especially as we head into your weekend, is that onshore flow, it's going to start to decrease a little bit. And what that means is that we're going to start with more clear mornings for the inland valley communities, just as daytime highs actually start to warm up a little bit. But that's not the case for today. We still have cooler temperatures, especially for your inland valley communities. 79 degrees is the daytime high for Paso Robles. So this is just an example. But usually this time of the year for Paso, we're closer to the low 90s. So some pretty significant cooling actually for the month of July. I would say these are temperatures we're more used to seeing in June instead, especially since it seems like we're getting the June gloom coming into July. Wind forecast here looks calm to start out by late this morning. We're picking up a little bit though heading into your afternoon. Coastal and inland valley communities will have gusty wind conditions picking up by about 3 p.m., lasting until early this evening. But then as we carry on into late tonight, it starts to trend down and we're going to have some calm conditions for the overnight hours. Peak wind gusts for your inland valley staying close to 20 miles per hour. So really not that bad at all. But as you get closer to the coast, right around 10 to 15 mile per hour winds. Let's talk about these daytime highs. 79 degrees, as I mentioned, for Paso Robles. Not much is changing for San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara, still close to those mid 70s. And you can see here for the Santa Ynez Valley, consistent with what we had yesterday. Mid 70s to about the mid 80s. Cuyama, though, looks like it's backing off into the upper 80s today instead of those 90s. Taking you back to the coast for the 5 cities region, mid to upper 60s. And along the north coast today, temperatures staying right around the mid 60s. Back to you.
Thanks, Brooke.